Pisces, this is your forecast for the month of February 2018. This is a general reading for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, or Pisces Moon. For a more rounded overview, be sure to watch your rising and moon sign. You can join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. Your weekly readings will always be free here on YouTube, but if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm now at patreon.com/thealchemistastrologer, and all of this information is down below in the description box. Now, the last week you have water energy. This could be you, or it could be another Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. This is a week, again, that's all about getting some form of support. And this is a person who may be willing to take on more responsibility. He is very protective. Maybe he works in a service industry where he is an advisor, a counselor, a therapist, a doctor. Maybe he's somebody, you're satisfied because you've finally gotten that ideal person who is very cultured, they're intelligent. They've got it going on. For some of you, this is a father figure or some professional. Maybe he's associated with spiritual situations, or maybe he's connected to law, or he's a teacher of some sort. But his focus is on helping, counseling, and he's in touch with his emotions. He's emotionally stable. He could just be a friend of yours, somebody who is supportive. He is for you and your interests. For some of you, this is a wealthy person who's willing to offer support and assistance. You're having to make a decision perhaps about whether you want to take that. Or maybe this is a doctor and he's helping you heal in some way, some way in which you're dealing with some form of extremism. For others of you, this is that playboy person who thinks he's a star, and maybe he is in some way. So in the positive, there are issues connected to being sensitive, being protective, having concern, being caring, giving good advice. Maybe you're negotiating something, or you're having to listen, or, you're having to offer the support. Whatever it is, you're starting to realize something. You're starting to realize perhaps how you've closed off emotionally, or, how somebody has been selfish, or that you simply want more. And it's because you're not getting the support that you think you deserve. Maybe you've been dealing too much with things on your own. And now you want to be with somebody, or you want to pursue something that means a great deal to you. You have some strong desires this week. It could be that there's a person that you have in mind and you didn't even realize how deeply you cared for that person. And maybe there were some unsettling circumstances that came to light that made you realize just how much you care for this person. Or maybe there's a puzzle, there's a dilemma, nothing's going on, and yet you feel a great deal for another person and you just can't seem to move that forward. Probably this person feels the same way about you, but for whatever reason, you just don't connect. Now, if this king is negative, then he's manipulating. He's manipulating emotions. He knows how to tap into your feelings and play with your heart. And, maybe he's lazy. Maybe he's self-indulgent. Maybe he goes too far. He could be a drug addict. He could be somebody who's impractical, somebody who's unstable. Maybe he's somebody that's selfish. He's only looking out for himself. Or maybe he's antisocial and you can't get next to him. Positively, maybe he spoils his loved ones. And maybe he goes a little bit too far, but he loves them. He wants to protect them. He wants to give. But if he's negative and impacting you negatively, maybe this is a week where you realize just how complicated your relationships are and how very much you're not getting what you want out of them. And maybe you make a decision to close off somehow. This is a week of intense desire. You could be getting some messages this week. Maybe, again, there's some revelations from some hidden sources. Somebody is letting a secret out, or you're solving some mystery, or you're tapping into that intuition and you're getting some spirit messages. Some of you are going within and you're gaining greater self-awareness, but you are thinking about something. You're listening to that inner voice, and this King of Cups can enhance your intuition. You may have some psychic awareness, but it also intensifies your desires this week. There's a desire for you to get your wish, whether that is to impress someone or to improve your circumstances or to keep things the way that they are or to defend yourself in some way by closing off or by closing off to destroy something, whatever it is, whomever it is, whatever it is, you feel it's your right to do it. And you may be acting on a whim according to your mood. Now, for some of you, you're dealing with somebody who's playing a con game. Maybe there's some power plays or some deception. Maybe there's some insincerity. Somebody is giving out some bad advice or they're going too far. Maybe you're caught up in an alliance and you don't know how to get yourself out of it. It could be that somebody is thirsting for power, for position, or they're sexually exploiting another person, or there's some dependencies or some addictive behavior or just some escapism. Whatever it is, again, you're going to have to listen to that intuition in order to guide you, or you're going to have to get some assistance from somebody so that you can make some decisions for yourself.